Due to popular demand, I'm going to be doing a review on the humble old .303. This rifle is a doozy. It's probably shot more deer than all my other guns combined. It's probably shot a few Germans too. May even shot a few English. Who knows? But it's a pretty old gun. It's got a cut down stock. It used to be full stock, so from the front all the way down, but it's been cut down and shaped by a good friend of mine, Danny Reedy, who actually gave me this gun on permanent loan, I believe. Cheers, Danny. He'll get it back one day. It's quite a good gun. It's not too heavy. It does have pros and cons. It's currently the gun I use for shooting in the bush. It's pretty neat. It's had an add-on here for a scope. It's just been tapped and dyed and drilled in the side there, and then this little aluminium plate put on for a scope, but the plate does move a little bit, so I've taken the scope off and just used it open sight. So it's great to shoot with. Heaps of character. A little bit dangerous, but I'll go over that, let you know why. Pros and cons of the old 303. I guess the advantage of having an old 303 is that it's cool. It's got character. It's a very popular gun. It's got great knockdown power on deer. Ammo's cheap. They're pretty cheap to buy, so you can buy one, cut it down. What else? It's about all the pros, I guess. Cons of the gun. They're quite noisy. The bolts can be noisy and rattly, the magazines can be rattly. The way to overcome this is to put a bit of tape, bit of electrical tape around your magazine so it sits nice and snug. With the bolt thing, it's a hard one. The safeties aren't very reliable. You can put the safety on and the gun can still go off. You can load the gun and drop it on its end and it will fire. So they're actually fairly dangerous, the old 303. The bolts can also open in the bush quite easily and eject your shell when you're stalking. So getting around with a 303 on half cock, you really have to keep an eye on that bolt, make sure it doesn't open and eject the bullet. You go to shoot, suddenly the bolt's not on half cock, it's open, there's no bullet in there, and you have to whack another bullet up the spout. They are quite noisy to put bullets up the spout. The barrels can be bent, the balls can be really dirty. This one will only shoot 150 grain. If I go to a heavier grain like 180 grain, it will throw the bullets end over end. I've tried to clean it out using bore paste and valve grinding paste, and I just can't get the damn thing clean. It's a bit of a mission. I am going to have another crack at it using some kitchen scourers, those plastic kitchen scourers, and a better quality diamond paste or valve grinding paste or jeweler's paste. I'll have a crack at that in the next couple of days when we go to the big smoke and get some jeweler's paste, valve grinding paste. What are the other disadvantages of the 303? The front sight. That front sight there can get knocked out quite easily. It's heavy. Apart from that though, it's a pretty good gun, pretty good bush hunting gun. I really like it. I'm used to it. I like the open sights. I like the adjustment here. There we go. Old school. Guesstimating the range. Poking that up, you know, moving it up and down for further and closer. You can't beat a scope. I generally don't shoot anything over 100 meters of this. I use it for bush shooting, close range shooting. My mate Wecker, he's been using a 303 for years. That's all he's ever used, really. It's all he's ever owned. He's a crack shot with the old 303. He nailed deer out to 200 yards. Piece of piss. He's really quick. He's really familiar with his gun. The bore is so shiny. It's like a brand new 303. It's in really good condition. And we'll show you his gun somewhere further down the track when me and him go hunting next. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks. Right, we're going to bugger off now. Go down and get some pippies.